Hello, everybody, and welcome back to yet another episode. Now, today is going to be something less serious. I thought that this channel, we had some serious videos, we had some giggles and gaggles here and there, we had our fair share of serious issues. So today I wanted to, lighten up the mood a bit and just laugh around and not discuss something very serious. That's why I decided that we are today going to be talking about an Instagram post I saw. Yet again, another Instagram post. No, but this one, fellas, this one is multi-level. This one is another breed, right? So here is the intro picture. It should appear somewhere. Oh fuck, somewhere. Yeah, here. Right now, I'll edit that one in post. So as you can see, if you're not blind, it says why you should watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. And this beautiful presentation was illustrated and prepared, and it's spoiler free. It says in the description by Magic Mushka. So thank you, Magic Mushkas, that I can make a video. Even the fucking name is funny. Okay, so he even illustrated, or she or he even illustrated the presentation, which is kind of amazing. So pretty good work on the illustrations. Credits for credit out to you. Okay, so let's start off with the reasons why we should watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. So the first, argument that Magic Mushka makes is that there are themes that are explored. You might ask, what does an anime cartoon explore? What themes does an anime cartoon explore? And well, the themes are imperialism, genocide, corruption in government, class struggles, the environment, and propaganda. These are some serious topics. Now, let me just pause here for a second with the picture still on my left. So, right there. No, wait. Fuck, the camera is upside down, so I'm looking. Whatever. You know where the picture is. Alright? The thing that I'm trying to say is that most people, it's an anime, or as I think it is an anime, or at least it's a cartoon or something. It's not a real movie, it's not a TV show, it's not a documentary about anything, right? So, and these are pretty serious themes to be explored. Now, I didn't go and make the effort of watching the exact episodes because I know exactly what I'm gonna find. There is nothing off that, right? Class struggles. That's probably going to be some two girls that are poor and they are going to be mistreated at a certain part of the story. You have to differentiate between art and art. There is not art in terms of that when you make a movie, let's say Harry Potter, right? There is no place for Harry Potter to be dealing with politics. Why is that? Because Harry Potter is supposed to be for entertainment purposes. Harry Potter is supposed to be a medium where I see a bunch of wizards fighting each other, and that's the entire thing. If I want to explore something, let's say about genocide, or I read a book about the Holocaust, I study the Holocaust, I maybe study the other genocides that happen in the Baltics, in other countries. I study those. I get a real life sense of what genocide is, not some cartoon bullshit, right? Because they're never gonna capture what genocide really is. And the same is with the other bullshit, right? Art that, in terms of a cartoon, art in terms of a comedic movie, cannot deal with serious topics because they're just going to be not really caught up by the person. If I watch a comedy, I want to laugh. I want to get a lesson on genocide. If I want to get a lesson on genocide, I watch something about genocide. I don't watch a comedy movie. So yeah, that's that. Let's move on to another reason why we should watch it. Comedic and heartwarming. Okay, yeah, I don't see any problem with this, but again, it connects to the imagine, comedic and heartwarming. How are you gonna present genocide in a comedic and a heartwarming way? Like, what, you're gonna make fun of the Jews? What you gonna do exactly? You see, this is not what uh, I really find to be good about this entire thing because you are putting serious topics into a medium which is not taken seriously by people. So you're essentially making the topics seem like, ooh, big joke, big fun, when they should be taken seriously and discussed seriously. There is always an art place for serious topics and not serious topics, for entertainment and not entertainment, but they should have a strict dividing line. So let's move on. Well written, diverse female characters. Now this one was the one that I laughed about when I first saw this, because okay, well written and diverse female characters. Now that's a meme sentence. Nobody says that in real life, but okay, Avatar has no shortage of strong female characters, so I can see them. You know why? How I can see them? Because literally the traits of the characters are strong. Each one of them has strong. I don't exactly know what does it mean. Like, what exactly does strong mean? Does that mean that strong in terms of what? In terms of like physique, so they can lift heavy weights? Strong emotionally developed? What is the definition of strong? And I'll just pause here because I want to discuss something that I wanted to discuss kind of a long time now, and I find that while we are at this slide, we can discuss it and maybe make a conclusion out of it. What I wanted to talk about, or that kind of a subtopic, is that Hollywood cannot write females, or any major studio cannot write females. I'm gonna exactly explain why. Since the entire revolution of like, let's put females into movies, you have seen more and more and more and more and more females put into movies. Is that a good thing? Is that a good thing? Well, I think yes, but Hollywood has to learn how to write those females. Hollywood has to learn how to work with the females and how to write a complex female character. Because what Hollywood basically does is it takes a female character, it puts it into a man's role and says now the movie is diverse. Right? This is the exact shit we saw with Ghostbusters. I'm not saying Ghostbusters is supposed to be men exclusive, but you can make the characters be like just the exact copy of those male characters, but now they're female, so the movie is somehow morally better. If we are to ever write a female, right, the female actually needs to act like a real life female. It cannot be a masculine version of female. Hollywood and other movie studios make this mistake. They, instead of writing a complex, nice female character, they have to make it masculine and sassy, or this like stereotypical comedic relief. You don't believe me? Like, watch almost any comedy movie. There is going to be some stereotype. She's going to be usually a woman. That's going to be just a deeming stereotype. And it's kind of tiring, when for the 50th time some big black woman comes to the screen and starts off her sentence with y'all. It's not funny. It's not funny anymore. Like I don't really give a shit about the stereotype. I just give a shit that the movie's not funny. And the same shit is that we see these overly masculine, strong, and empowering female characters. Like, what is it good for, really? And I'm not talking about like what is it supposed to teach the girls. I'm talking about like, can't you write a female, for fuck's sakes? You have been making movies for 100 or 200 years now. Don't you have one writer that can write a normal female character, not a female character in the role of a man? Like, come on. If we really want diversity, we have to start writing strong female characters. So that's all. I think that perfectly defines all these characters in that Avatar series. I don't want to make fast assumptions, but come on. All of their traits are strong, either ruthless or some rebellious shit. Tough. I don't really see the difference between tough and strong, but whatever. Right? So, it's not really diverse. It's diverse based on skin. It's diverse based on, I don't know, some disabilities or something. And well written, well, not by a long shot. So, yeah, we can cross that one out. Good ending. We have all watched those shows, so to capture our house with promising stars. Okay, so I guess it says that there was a good ending, which I can get behind. Okay, one more reason that I can watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. Quality filter episode. Whatever. Just kind of unmatched character development. Okay, I can't really judge this, but I'm gonna return back to the original point that I made with the YouTube females. You see, the problem is once you build a weak character, you introduce a weak character into your writing, there is not much process you can do with it. If all a woman is a walking stereotype, there is nothing else she can be throughout the entire movie. she will be a walking stereotype. If a woman is this strong, sassy, masculine woman, well, okay, she can have a arc where she changes into a more like compassionate and a bit emotional woman, and she starts to actually care about people around her and not put on this masculine face. That would be a pretty interesting, thing to kind of explore in movies. But unfortunately, most of the movie she just remains that sassy, Gucci, classy girl, and not really much is said or done in terms of character arc, in terms of developing the character, in terms of writing, or something like that. So yeah, I kind of don't believe the unmatched character development, but maybe this guy that is illustrated on the right side, maybe he is like the world building. Okay, treat the cultures that inspire the story with respect and create the world that is believable yet fantastic. Okay, well, I haven't watched the show, so I can't really comment. Incredible animation and music. Well, I can get behind that. Actually, music is quite important in movies. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. In conclusion, you should watch Avatar. Avatar is finally available. Okay, so for any of you Netflix subscribers, is that you can watch Avatar. Now, you might wonder, okay, why did we do this post? Why did we talk about this post? I think this post touches, I'm going to now close the pictures. I think this post touches on a much wider problem that we are, I wouldn't say experiencing, but we are having. It is a problem of, how would I say it? It is a problem of shows taking everything too seriously and giving us moral standards. You see, I'm of the opinion that corporates should not give us moral standards. They are in no place to make moral judgments about what an individual should and should not do. And corporate made art, so therefore these movies, therefore this whatever, they are not here to tell us what we as humans should do. They are not here to tell us like what should we do, what are our moral standards and compasses. They should not give us political ideologies. Not by any chance should they try to persuade us that something is right and correct. What a movie can do at most is to present its opinion. A movie can say like, okay, I don't like this about the world. What do you think? But there is no place for a movie to be patronizing, to be just like, you have to do this because otherwise you're racist. The movies don't have that power and never will. Neither will any art. Humans themselves have to decide. The society themselves have to set criteria, and those criteria are then respected by the society in which they were set. Art can only slow or fasten this process. It cannot finish it, and it cannot give it the moral high ground or standards it should, and it never should. Art should be always treated that way, and we should never confuse art with real life. So that's it, That's my rant about some Instagram post that I saw and I kind of found funny. So if you liked the video, I won't tell you to smash the fucking like button. No one gives a shit. Alright, see you next time, fellas.